Armarouge and Ceruledge, two Pokemon recently revealed for Scarlet and Violet. Though their presence in the recent trailer was relatively understated, these Pokemon are just beautiful. Then sure, they're basically just human-shaped forms wearing armor, but it's pulled off so well. These are of course version exclusive Pokemon, and I think it's obvious which goes where. Armarouge's name is made up of the words armor and rouge, red in French, and Ceruledge is cerulean plus edge. Easy enough? I could have sworn I've seen a blue sword and yellow armor somewhere else before. Though with such simple yet compelling designs, I can't help but wonder how exactly these two will fit into the overall world of Pokemon. With Ceruledge being partially ghost type, there's already some inherent intrigue. Concerning Ceruledge, we find out that Ceruledge dons an old set of armor steeped in grudges and wields blades made of fire and ghost energy. In battle, these blades transform into great swords to increase Ceruledge's power. Cuts from these great swords leave wounds from which life energy will flow. Yeah, ghost Pokemon that can either kill you or at the very least inflict life-threatening wounds. This is the Pokemon we know and love. Already, Ceruledge is fitting the haunted armor come to life aesthetic, just in time for the spooky season. But wait, I actually don't think that's exactly the case. Because when we go over and take a look at Armarouge, we find out that Armarouge's set of armor belonged to a distinguished warrior, and is the source of the energy used for its psychic-type moves. It also uses the psychic capabilities of this armor to control the fire energy within its body and unleash attacks. So I hope you're seeing what I mean. Armarouge clearly isn't armor that came to life. You can see its potentially fleshy legs a lot better. Though these Pokemon do appear to be related in some way. Armarouge is a fire and psychic type, while Ceruledge is a fire and ghost type. They both share the same base type of fire. Each of their signature moves are fire type, and they share the same ability in Flash Fire as well. So I would venture to say that both of these came from roughly the same base Pokemon, a fire type human-shaped warrior Pokemon. Then it gets a hold of some armor. If it obtains the yellow enchanted armor, it gains the psychic type and takes on the noble warrior attitude, fighting fairly and adhering to its code. If it obtains the blue cursed armor, it becomes more of a rogue knight, fighting with whatever sneaky tactic it can. It reminds me of the Pokemon Honedge, which is said to be born when a departed spirit inhabits a blade. It then attaches itself to people to control them or drain its life force. But imagine if instead it combined with a Pokemon and gave it even more power, potentially even an additional typing, just like the enchanted and cursed armor of the two Pokemon in question. I mean this mostly in the sense of a lore perspective, but I could definitely see these two being a branched evolution of a common Pokemon that evolved based on the version, which would be a cool idea, but I think they're just two standalone Pokemon with different theming. But if that does end up being the case, you heard it here first. But then if both of these Pokemon have their different styles based on the games, does that tie further into the story differences between Scarlet and Violet? The armor that these Pokemon wear are said to have either belonged to a distinguished warrior or have been steeped in grudges, so their armor comes from someone in the past. It's as if the armor that Armarouge wears is from the good ending where the war was won, while Ceruledge's is from the bad ending where it was lost. The fact that the school the player character attends changes based on the game implies they both have different histories, and are just one of the many parts of the timeline split when it comes to the different versions. I think it'll be so interesting to discover the history of the Paldea region, because there is also the widely discussed theory that this is the region that went to war with Kalos thousands of years ago. Because I mean, what else would cause a giant hole in the middle of the region? But that's all other loose speculation, and even when it comes to Armarouge and Ceruledge, I'm not sure how deep their connections to the history of Paldea go. If these were, say, legendary Pokemon that you could meet in Scarlet and Violet, heck, they even look like they could just be the box art legendaries, then I would say their origins are 100% connected to the lore. But these are seemingly single stage Pokemon we can just meet in the wild, though I think there will be some kind of special encounter with them at some point in the game, or at least a specific location or story quest where we're able to obtain them. The only gameplay we see in the trailer is them being used by a trainer in the general grassy plains area, so I really hope we get something cool as for where they originate from. But when it comes to these two, I just really like them both. I've enjoyed every Pokemon that's been revealed so far, but aside from the starters, which I'm going to need to choose one, there haven't been many Pokemon that I'm immediately sold on to use during my first playthrough, or even Pokemon that just sparked my curiosity or ones that I love the design of. Of course, when I actually get a hold of the game, I'll see what happens, but at the present moment, Armarouge and Ceruledge just really work and I can't wait to try them out. Flash Fire is always a solid and reliable ability, and their signature moves just look so cool. I'm pretty set on Scarlet being my first playthrough and Violet being my second, so it seems like I'll be encountering Armarouge first. But between these two, tell me which one is your favorite. Whatever the battle ahead brings, I'll be suited and ready to fight alongside these two Pokemon. Thank you to all of my channel members who make videos like this possible, especially the great Gators Jackson, Justin R, Mr. Pig Puncher, and Quago. If you'd like to support, get a shout out here, and some access to emotes used in comments and live streams, then you can become a channel member today. You can also follow me on Twitter for more memes as well. Anyway, this has been GatorX, and I'll catch you all later.
Coming soon to Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Catch, battle, and trade never before seen Pokemon. Explore a new region and discover more only on Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Games rated E for everyone.